Hello tubers and welcome to the Pistol Alignment Workshop. Today's video is a bit of a follow-up from the heated grips. If you haven't seen that, then go back, I'll put it somewhere. And we're converting the XT behind me to LEDs to try and save power, as I previously mentioned, just to help out the battery and the generator on it. So changing all the lights to LED. Now, what I have is this literal bulb replacements. This is a standard 382 bulb that was in the indicator, the single filament, and this is the LED equivalent. I've gone for an orange one. They do come in white. White would have done the job because they've got lenses on, but I decided to go for orange just to doubly make sure that there was no color alteration in it. So what you will also need is one of these, which is an LED flasher relay, because of the difference in the bulb. The flash rate is often different, and it can affect the amount of times it will flash. So get one of these. This is a pretty standard fitting, but depending on which bike you've got, it depends on which relay you need. Some of them are bike specific. So we've got those, but I was fitting these, and you know when you kind of can't wait, so you rush and you put things back together, and all knowing full well you've got to take them apart again. Well, I did that with the heated grips, so I had to strip this all down, do the heated grips, and then I put it back together, and I've had to take it all apart again to get to the flasher relay because it's under the tank, and I knew that at the time because I saw it, but oh well. So I'm doing that, but I fit my bulbs and I fit my relay, and I put the indicators on, and they all just kind of flashed at the same time. Now, I was doing some bit of research on this. Now, I've never had this problem before when I've changed out LEDs. I've never done bulbs before. Normally, they're LED units, so I don't know if that's a difference. But what happens, I have read on Dr. Google, the current from the indicators goes up to the idiot light on your dashboard, and it's backfeeds a small voltage. Now, on regular bulbs like this, it's not enough because they do require 12 volt to make them flash, where LEDs require such a low voltage to get them to work. That backfed current will make them operate wrong, which is a shame because you put on the left and they both do it, and go right and they both do it. So they look like hazards going up the road, which is no good. So what I've read is you need some diodes. And this is where it gets a bit technical and electrical, and I've not done this one before, so let's have a go. You get a couple of these and you wire them in line just behind the idiot light in your instrument cluster, and that stops the voltage coming back. And I've stripped the front end, and rotate you with my hand in the way, strip the headlight out to get to the bulb and the wires, and we're gonna put them in. I'm gonna get some wire. We're gonna make up a mini loom. We're gonna cut into the existing one, and we're gonna fit those. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that will then allow these LEDs to operate. I've also got LED bulbs to replace the headlight, which is shit. So that's the main reason for this. Gonna need to see where we're going in the dark because it's awful, and the side lights as well, and stop, which is one bulb, but I'll show you anyway. So it actually worked. So I've done the job, but I've not put it back together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip you around and actually have a look at it. It's all behind the headlight, so you'll be able to see, and I'll go through it with you there. So this is what we've got. As you can see, it's all soldered in, but not covered or anything yet. So this is the idiot light for the indicators. So this flashes when your indicator's on to let you know they're on. These two up here are the wires that were previously attached to here. So I've cut that away from that basically. And these here, the two diodes. So the wires coming up, the live and earth, you get your diode, you put one on each wire and you solder them on, and then you bring the diodes up and you join them together, and you solder that onto the live of that bulb holder. Now, to me, I was thinking, well, you're joining two wires together, so how's this going to work? But trust me. And then this wire that would have been your earth, down on this bit of loom here, you just take that off to a regular earth. And what I've done is I've gone into this block here, and they're my front indicator earth. And then that is pretty much it. So when I turn, as you can see the lenses are off at the moment, I turn my indicators on, they flash at a decent rate because of the relay. The idiot light flashes, but now this side doesn't. That is the reflection of that one. They are pretty bright. That's not that bulb operating, just so you know. So I'm well chuffed because I was a bit annoyed when I first got my bulbs and my relay, put them in, and they didn't do anything. So let's turn that off because that's a very bright bulb. And obviously the back is right. I've checked that as well. So yeah, I'm going to neaten this up now, and then I can put it back together and put the idiot light back into my speedo there, and put all the lenses on. Fully operational indicators. So tubers, the front headlights all reassembled now. I've heat shrunk the wires and I've taped them and I've made sure they're secure, not going to get caught on anything, routed them nicer to allow for the headlight going back in. While I was in there, I changed to one of these. This is an LED 410 bulb, different to the halogens because of this round base. That's otherwise you think the similar plug would be like a H4, but it's not. This is the stop light, stop and side light equivalent, the twin filament. So that would be a 380. That's LED, and this front side light as well, 223 little bayonet thing, LED one of those as well. So everything's been converted to LED. What I will say about these headlights, and probably the side light as well, to be fair, these won't be MOT passable. So don't be surprised if you take your bike in and you've got an LED fitted that that it fails on it. So if you're doing a conversion, just be a bit wary when it comes to the legal bits, but that's fine. So as for these diodes, these just came off Amazon pack. Yeah, this one way, they're denoted which way the voltage travels through the grey band at the top. So yeah, that's all good. They work fine. The side light and the headlight, there's not much in it, to be fair, because they're both LEDs and they're both so bright. One other thing I was going to say, I've been using a cordless soldering iron for this. This is a Frog Bro or Frock Bro. I can't remember. No, it's Frog Bro. Yeah. Really useful bit of kit, especially being mobile or here, saves cords. You turn it on, it heats up. You've got a trigger that you just apply pressure to, and it's rechargeable. That's the base. Just do that. Good bit of kit. Would recommend getting yourself a battery operated soldering on it. Then they do get hot enough as well. Obviously, you can't leave them like you could with the old corded ones, and they stay up to temperature. You do have to keep pressing it each time, but it's manageable. So yeah, that's all the lights, and my indicator's working correctly now. So hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and subscribe. Find us on Facebook, and I'll see you again for the next one.